The whole point of today's video is that software development is not for everyone. I have made my peace that I will never work in a job that requires me to wear a uniform, which means that I'll never work in the Navy, I'll never work in the police force, I'll never become a nurse. And I've made my peace with that because I know that I do not want to work in any place, regardless of the amount of money they are going to pay me. I'll never work in any place that requires that I wear a uniform to work. I'm going to be highlighting some things that you may consider to be a reason why you wouldn't want to be a software developer. If these things are valid reasons why you do not want to become a software developer, that is so okay because it's not for everyone. So the first point is that if you are someone who doesn't like to sit at one place for a very long time, probably software development is not for you because the job of a software developer requires that you sit at one place for a long time. And even if you do not want to be in a certain position, you are probably going to be in a position where you are standing for like a while and still being on your computer for a long while. Software developers on average are spending 8 to 10 hours daily on their laptops, either sitting or taking very short breaks and coming back to work right after. So then if you are someone who doesn't like to sit at one place for a very long time, probably you should consider other routes in making your career decisions. The second thing is that if you are also someone who doesn't like to study continuously, like constantly studying, then probably software development is not for you because I find that even after 1 year of being a software developer, I'm still studying as though I knew nothing about software development. And this is going to be the same story for about the next 10 years if I'm still a developer by then. If you are someone who doesn't like researching or studying new things or getting abreast with new technologies, you may pretty much be archaic in a very short time because as a software developer, you're constantly searching on better ways to do old things, and that is what makes the whole job of a software developer very interesting. This is to say that if you're someone who loves routine work, say you are doing one task the same way every day, then probably being a software developer will be a bad choice for you. But if you are so interested in learning new things, or learning old things, or relearning things, then probably being a software developer would be a good option for you. Thirdly is what I call problem solving. So being a software developer is not just about writing codes, and this is the distinction between people who are coders and people who are software developers or software engineers. The field of software development, you are faced with tasks and your duty is not only to code. Your duty is to understand the problem, come up with a solution to it, and then develop your solution in code. But if you are considering yourself to be a coder, then meaning that someone has already thought of the problem, figured a way around the problem, and then is giving you an idea of what your code should be like. Writing code is not exactly what you are doing on a day-to-day basis. I mean, you are solving problems though, but then before you start writing the code, you may have thought about the problem that is at hand and the solution to which you are going to implement in code. This takes you a step above being a coder. You have experience in solving problems as well as solving those problems with code. I hope that makes a lot of sense. So then this is it. If problem solving is not your thing, then probably you are in the wrong field. The next thing is that being a software developer can be very draining and it can be mentally exhausting. So if you're someone who is not prepared mentally to face any task, then I mean, don't put too much pressure on yourself to be a developer. That's why I keep saying that software development is not for everyone. If you're someone who is not ready to go an extra mile of solving problems with code or trying to come up with a good solution to problems, and also trying to keep your mind fresh for every task that is at hand, trying to stay current and making sure that you don't go insane, then probably do not become a software developer. The last thing is to say, if you're someone who is not interested in working with a team, then you're in the wrong profession. Most tech companies are built on teams. So if you're someone who likes to work solo or you want to do everything independently and just submit whatever work that you are doing, then you're looking in the wrong direction. Being in software development, everything is about teams and everything is about communicating effectively in the team also. Like I said earlier, being a software developer would require that you come up with best solutions to problems. And mind you, some of the tasks that you may be handling will require more than only you you trying to come up with a solution. Definitely there will be someone on your team who is more smarter or has more experience than you, of which you have to learn from. I'll conclude by saying that if you're looking to be a software developer, just go for it. It's such a great career and it's such a great field to be in. It gives a lot of exposure and it gives a lot of leverage compared to other jobs. If you have the right skill and the right attitude, you pretty much can work with anyone anyway. And I would say that if you're looking to be a software developer, just go for it, and I'm rooting for you. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one. In the next video, I'm going to be sharing with you some reasons why I love being a software developer and why you may actually want to consider being a developer too. Until then, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Subscribe to the channel and leave a like. Bye.